Hey mama, we have a Pilates for the abs workout today. We're using one kilo dumbbell. Find yourself in a seated position, knees bent, feet on the mat. Let's start by taking some roll downs. We want to roll from the tailbone down and then exhale back up. Inhale to roll down, exhale up. You'll see that I'm just resting the dumbbell to my knees. Feel free to hover it if you do want to work the arms, so the front of your shoulders a little bit more here. Make sure that you're using your breath through every rep. In through the nose to roll down, exhale through the mouth to roll up. So we always want to exhale through the hardest part of the exercise. Inhale into the pose. All right, hold that roll down. We're rotating into our Russian twist to the left. Exhale back up. Inhale to the right. Exhale back. Good. Now, if this is too much, come out of the pose every time, especially for beginner option. More intermediate option is to hold the roll down, okay? You choose. I'm taking the beginner option because I am still working on these abs postpartum. Good. Be gentle and kind to yourself as needed. And we are done. Now you can hold on to your dumbbell, otherwise pop it to the side, roll down, and then grab that dumbbell again. From here, we are going to do some chest lifts. So with that dumbbell, bring it to the chest, tuck the tailbone under, flatten the back. We're going to exhale every rep up. Reach to the knees, inhale down, rest the head. Exhale up, inhale down. Keep that breath going. Now we're trying to lift as high up as we can, and we're keeping our lower back really pressed into the mat. Our abdominals can rest every rep here. All right, harder option is an overhead reach, and then lift and reach to those knees as much as you can. So an overhead straight arm reach into our exhale chest lift. Inhale, rest and reach. Exhale, curl and lift. Now, when we are doing these reaches over your head, your back shouldn't curve and come off of the mat. Now, if it does, it means that your abs have stopped working properly. So take it slow as needed. Make sure that your lower back stays pressing down. And if you're tight in the shoulders, it might just mean that you can't quite reach as deep into the pose as I am. And rest. Well done, mama. Next up, you can either hold the dumbbell behind your head like so, or just pop it to the side. I'm holding it to make it a little harder. Lift those legs to tabletop, and we're alternating our single leg extensions. So I've just popped my dumbbell to the side then because I figured, oh, yep, that's hard enough for me today. So the lower you extend your legs here, the harder it's going to be. And if you want to take it a little easier, aim for about a 45-degree angle of extension. The lower, the harder, and that's going to work your lower abdominals, okay? So targeting the lower abs with our leg extensions. I was just checking on Archer because he was in the sandpit. Let's have a rest down. Hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. All right, next option, hold the dumbbell if you have one, and we're going to loop it in a figure 8 while adding in those same single leg extensions. Perfect. So we're holding the chest lift and we're just looping the dumbbell around. Now, don't worry too much if you've got no idea what way you were going there. Just move the body. Rest it down, hug the knees into the chest again. Enjoy that little breather. I find adding those pauses is really beneficial to get the most out of your abs. All right, side lying on your left side, interlace the fingers behind your head. Knees are bent into a similar clam-like position. Now what we're doing is an oblique crunch here. We're lifting, aiming that right elbow towards your right hip. Now it might not feel like much of a movement, so if you prefer, you can reach your right arm into some overhead sweeps instead. I feel like it feels like you're moving a little bit further, even though it's actually not any higher than what you might have with your hands behind your head. So find what feels good for you. Let's pulse. Pulse, we're trying to reach towards those toes as much as we can. It's a small movement, but it's a little bit nasty. You've got this, not many. We're doing about 10 reps and pulses. Hold, breathe through that hold. Nearly done. Go, go, go. You've got this. Don't let go yet. And now rest back down. Excellent work. Roll into your belly from here. Come onto the elbows into a bit of a Sphinx pose, stretching out those abdominals. They've been working hard. Next up, we have a knee or toe plank. Now, I'm going to go knee plank. So when we're in that plank, let's go. We're going to hold it, scoop the tailbone under, draw your abdominals into your spine as much as you can. We're nearly done, just a few more seconds. And lower down. Great work. Back to Sphinx for a moment. And then we're going to press up. And then we're scooting on around so we can do the other side. All right, down onto your side, fully lying down. Feel free to prop your hand under your head there. Perfect. Oblique crunches. Let's go. Knees are bent. Let's exhale, lift. Think of that left elbow trying to reach over your left hip there. The other option was that straight arm overhead sweep, reaching over, exhale, sweeping towards the hips. You've got this, nearly there. We have 2 more reps. And the next one, we're going to hold it up for our pulses. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. About 10 pulses. You don't have to count, but feel free to. Keep those legs steady. It's just the upper body moving. And hold. Breathe through that hold. Reach, reach, reach. Keep reaching. Nearly done. A little higher. And rest. Very good. Well done, mama. We get to stretch it out. So finding in a spinal twist, all you have to do is stretch out your bottom right leg. Good. Reach your right arm out wide. Whee, Archer just came and tackled me. Coming in for cuddles. Take note of what your little ones are doing if they're with you. Archer was just happily playing in the sandpit for some solo independent play, which is always lovely when you get a chance to do that. Hey, mamas. All right, we're doing spinal twist to the other side. Switch over. How's your day been today? Is it morning or night? What's the weather like today? Just bringing in all these present questions. Come on over to your belly, into that Sphinx stretch one more time. If you do want a deeper stretch, you can always press up onto the hands and straighten out those arms. It might be a little too much, so just be careful. Otherwise, let's come on up into child's pose, hips to heels. Knees can be about the width of the mat. Reach those arms long. Soak in a few long breaths here. And rise on up. Well done, mama. Have a great day or evening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.